Hi, everybody. This is Rachel. I'm here to talk with you today about a resource called Penzu. So Penzu is an online journaling tool. It's available as a website or as an app. I'm looking at the web version today. Very easy to sign up for an account. When you visit penzu.com, you just simply click sign up, type in your name and your email, create a password, and you're in. You can start journaling. I'll show you how to do that at the end, but I've logged into my account here so you can see what it looks like. Once you have gone into Penzu, it'll show you your journal. So you would be welcome to title this journal whatever you would like. It's very password protected and secure. So I'll just click to unlock my journal. I've created a password. Um, whoops, need to type in the box. I've created a password to protect my journal. I unlock my journal and in I go. I can start writing. So you could have your students complete reflections, writing projects, all sorts of different things within Penzu. So something that I was thinking my students would do on Mondays, I usually have them tell me what they did over the weekend. So they write a little paragraph in their journal. They could put a title here at the top, maybe with the date, or if they wanted to pick something that they did over the weekend and kind of put that in the title, that would be up to you as the teacher to decide. They can customize font size, underlining and color, things like that. And then here in the text part of the journal, they can write for you what they did over the weekend. So I think my kids would really enjoy being able to do that kind of special formatting and things like that. They also have the option to add pictures. They can insert an image. Maybe they're going to upload it or find it online and put it into their journal. They can tag certain parts of their work. If they were talking about outdoor activities, maybe they want to tag that. That's something that they did and that they want to remember. There are a lot of upgrade features through Penzu Pro that we're not able to change because they are for a paid subscription. But something students could do with Penzu Pro is star their work. Maybe if it was something they were really proud of, all their starred entries go to one place. And they could take a look at those, entries that they really feel they did their best on. If it was a creative writing journal, maybe they just want to share their starred entries with you. You could use that however you like. They have the option to lock the entry too. That's a pro tool. That would just kind of be an extra step for protection. They can even customize some different, themes, maybe the background of their journal or, the pad color here instead of white, they could maybe have it be blue or things like that. But keep in mind that a lot of these different pad styles might require Penzu Pro. So I found that as I was trying to change some of the backgrounds for my journal and things like that, some of them you can, others you need to have Penzu Pro. So see, they're telling me some of these things I can't do. Okay. Same thing with the journal cover. You can upgrade some of them and others that you can't. So I like that this is an online journal. I think it's neat to have all of a student's work into one digital portfolio. You could even use this as a teacher. Maybe if you went to some different workshops, you might want to reflect on some things that you found, insert maybe some links about what you found. It would be a great way to have kind of an ongoing record of those different resources that you're finding. But I wanted to do a little bit more research to find how Penzu is being used in the classroom because it is kind of a straightforward basic tool and I wasn't sure with all the password protection how that works for teachers. So what I found on Common Sense is that there's actually another version of Penzu called Penzu Classroom. And this journaling site is definitely more appropriate for the classroom than just penzu.com because it has a lot of teacher friendly, student friendly tools. But it is a paid subscription. I think it's $50 for the year. So you can see here with the pros, they're saying tools are simple and efficient. Kids can submit their work to you. However, one of the cons is that kids, when they edit their assignments, they have to edit copies. So it says you get confused with some multiple versions. But it definitely is a great way for teachers to manage writing assignments. So let me take you into Penzu Classroom. I don't have an account. I don't have the paid subscription, but this goes through some of the major features. So you can see that you can create classroom journals that students join with a unique code. You can grade student work and send it right back to them, manage their entries by marking them read or unread so you can keep track of what you've reviewed and what you've graded. tagging things so that you can organize them by semester, sharing things with your class so it's a little bit more collaborative. You can get notifications. It says that you can do a Penzu post, let students submit entries via email. You can send out assignments, give them comments, manage your students. There's a lot more flexibility with Penzu Classroom. So I like the idea of having a classroom journal so that it's kind of all organized in one place. That would be really nice if you were going home and you wanted to review your students' journals, they would be all right there. I think that would be a really cool thing to do for maybe like STEAM projects. Kids could, reflect on what they did. Maybe they could summarize each part of the project, take pictures as they're doing it, and upload the pictures into their journal. And then they have access to it wherever they are at home, at school. I think that's pretty neat too, that you'd be able to give them grades. So there's a lot that you can do with Penzu Classroom. Um, and unfortunately, that's not all available just on Penzu. But I was wondering if anyone in our class has used Penzu before or heard of it before. I think that it has a lot to offer. I just haven't tried it, and with it being a paid subscription, that's not always something I have flexibility to do in my classroom. A lot of times those decisions are made by other administrators. But yeah, I'd love to hear if you're using this in your classroom or something like it and what you're doing with it. Thanks.